नमस्कार एवरीबॉडी, आप सभी का स्वागत है आज के हमारे इंग्लिश वेबिनार सेशन में। मैं शुरुआत में हिंदी में बात कर रहा हूं ताकि आप सबको पता चल सके, अगर आपको खबर नहीं है तो, कि आज का सेशन जो है वो रहने वाला है इंग्लिश में, अंग्रेजी भाषा में। तो आप उसके लिए जस्ट मैं आपको अपडेट कर रहा हूँ। अभी मैं योगिनी जी को इन्वाइट करूंगा। योगिनी जी प्लीज आइए एंड आज के सेशन की शुरुआत करिए।
Thank you so much, Kaushik ji. Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome each and everyone who is attending this session, all founders as well as our guests, those who are here for the first time. Welcome all of you from ONPASSIVE Team Champions. Myself, Yogini Bhoir, would like to invite you for the session. Today we are going to go through the webinar in English. It's not going to be in Hindi, it's going to be in English. I would like to request, please do not raise your hands and please off your videos, because if you are not in a state to keep your video on, please off it. That will be really fine, because we have people, those who are lady founders with us, those who join this call, and also we have founders, those who view this webinar with their family. So please mute your audio and video both. Please do not raise your hands in between. The speaker gets distracted because of that. So it's a kind request. Please do not do so. Today we have the presenter, Mr. Neeraj Dalvi sir. We are really proud of him that he is with ONPASSIVE from last 2 years, more than 2 years. And we always look towards him as a big leader with great knowledge of ONPASSIVE. So the next voice you will listen is from Mr. Neeraj Dalvi sir. Neeraj ji, please welcome on the board.
Thank you very much, Yogini. I hope you're getting my voice properly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So hi everybody. Welcome to this business opportunity. My name is Neeraj Dalvi. I'm a leadership council member. I'm also a founder from October 2018. This particular project started in around July 2018. So you can say I have actually seen the in and out of this particular project. I am also, something about me, I am enthusiastic about new technology. Any projects that are built on the new technology or new business models. So that's the reason I'm in ONPASSIVE, and today I'm going to share this opportunity with you all. So that was a bit of introduction about me. So the first question, I start the presentation in a different way. So whatever presentations you may have seen earlier about ONPASSIVE, you just have to it is mostly similar, but there are some things which are different. I try to make it different every week. So hopefully you will love it. So first of all, we have to understand who is this opportunity for. And the picture that I've shown right now is actually the product adoption curve. Like there are various stages in which in a production, in the product adoption. So the first phase or the first people that adopt any kind of product, that whenever a new product comes in a market, is innovators. I'll tell you what are innovators, but they are the 2.5% of the total people in the world. So the innovators are 2.5 and early adopters, which are 13.5%. So right now the opportunity that we have is for founders so we are looking out for innovators and early adopters. So let us see who are innovators. Innovators are the people who are willing to take risks. So who are tech savvy. Tech savvy means they want to know about what is happening in the world and want to be a part of the next thing that is actually coming up. Then well, next is the early adopters. So you have to be a visionary. What really means a visionary? Visionary means the people who actually see the future, who right now in the present actually see the future, and those are called visionary. Those are risk takers, more informed. So so in short, uh, this particular opportunity is for people who are patient. Number one, like have been patient from 2018. Of course, you won't have to wait that much time. That but one of the qualities required for a founder is that you need to have a lot of patience, because this is not a get rich quick scheme. So if anybody has suggested you that, then unfortunately that is you're not going to like that, uh, because it is not that. Then you need to have willingness to learn, like you are going to become a founder. So you are a important part in the development of the company. So I would expect the founders to be like willing to learn, and definitely have the financial capacity. I'm sorry to say, but not everybody can become a founder. Only, well, I would the best option would be, if you really want to change your life, then you have to take some decisions which are sometimes you have to take the risk. So you have to gauge the financial capacity of yourself, whether you have the financial capacity to pay for the same, and they then take an informed decision. In this presentation, I'm also going to tell you the amount that is going to be involved, so you can take an informed decision about the same. So first of all, you need to understand what history has taught us. It is just two lines which I have mentioned. Whenever there is a crisis, there is a change in consumer behavior. What is the change in consumer behavior, or what is the crisis? In today's world, the crisis was the pandemic. So what has happened because of pandemic? A lot of behavioral changes have happened in the human behavior. And uh, uh, like one of the thing which nobody can deny is people want money. You may uh, like everybody requires it. People wanted money even before a crisis, but after the crisis, that's the main thing. People want money, whether you like it, don't like it. People want money. That so that is the one important thing that has happened after the crisis, that people are ready to maybe people are always eager searching on internet for ways to earn income, or they are always looking out for ways to earn more money, because some people have lost their jobs, some, and a lot of changes have happened. So let's try to understand what are the trends in 2021. Number one, work from home. Like what has happened, people, the first change that has happened is of consumer behavior. People have started working, people have lost jobs, or the industries or businesses have shifted to work from home. So what is happening because of that is people when work from home happens, then there are then they require a lot of tools and devices, equipments to connect to internet, and to connect to the office and other things. And work from home is not a temporary thing. It started as an experiment, but now the industries, the businesses have realized that the productivity is going up when people are working from home. So this work from home has now become a culture. It started with an experiment, but it is now going to continue. So work from home is there. Data as an asset. Data as an asset means, let's take an example of Facebook. In Facebook, what used to happen, we used to, it was free, so everybody used to access Facebook, but somehow uh, Facebook or big companies did not use the or did not use our data in the right way. It was maybe provided to others, and it was misused. And more, like you have heard about more and more, uh, like uh, legal cases been filed against Facebook, and I will not go into detail about that, but data has become very important now. Why I'm telling you that is because now people, what businesses are doing is based on data. They are taking they are changing their business strategies about their business, which never happened before. So that's a trend that is happening. The opportunity that I'm sharing right now, we are very lucky that we have a very good employee force, because we have data scientists who in our as our employee strength, who are working on this. So we are using the data in the best possible way. Next, business model innovation. Now, due to pandemic, what has happened is it brought the people together. So what is happening is now people have started working collectively uh, towards one single goal. Earlier, it was okay. Let's start a business. Somebody will be the founder. Somebody will be the CEO. Whatever profit is earned, that will be shared among them. But now new innovations are coming. Sharing economy is coming. Sharing economy was already there, but now it is more intense. So business model innovation is taking place. Automation or business processes, more and more businesses are looking to automate the process. They are actually trying to remove the manual workforce that is required, and they are trying to automate the process based on the data that they are receiving. So we are very lucky that we have data scientists, which are as I told you, we have the company which I'm talking about. We are having, where we have employed scientists who are using artificial and will be using artificial intelligence to a great extent. Then decentralized finance. A lot of things have happened in finance. The earlier finance used to be given by proper banks, where you have to approach the banks, and then used to get a loan and all other things that you require. But now the things are totally different. You have blockchain technology. Here you have peer-to-peer. Here you can approach any other person. Here you have crowdfunding. We are lucky, very lucky in this case, because we have a product which deals in decentralized finance, crowdfunding. So I'm proud to tell you that we are utilizing decentralized finance, and where we also have a well-defined purpose. Now, I will go into the details about the why ONPASSIVE in the next slides, but just wanted to give you an idea that normally when a business starts, it has to answer three questions. Number one is what, how, and why. Generally, what is the business? How does it conduct its business? And why that business? Uh, the earlier answer to why that particular business was, people did not have an answer to that, or the businessman did not have an proper answer to that. The only answer was that they wanted to make a profit. But now with the things due to the crisis, and a lot of things have changed, and now the why is very important, and in the next slides you will understand why. Because now the why is very critical, and now more and more people tend to actually purchase a product not based on what is that product or how does it generate money, but it's about why. If people tend to follow people who have a great why for that particular business. So hopefully in the next slides you will understand more, but just wanted to give you an idea. So as I talked about, 3 questions about ONPASSIVE. Uh, Once you understand these 3 questions, I think the concept or majority concept of ONPASSIVE will be clear to you. So what is ONPASSIVE? How does ONPASSIVE work? And why ONPASSIVE? So let's try to answer the first question on passive. What is ONPASSIVE? OnPassive is an IT company registered in Florida, creating core artificial intelligence technology tools for businesses. Now, if you have heard the word artificial intelligence technology tools, let me explain that in a very simple way. Let me give you a simple example. When you're using, I think everybody uses email, and the most common one that we use is Gmail. So when we are sending an email, Gmail, uh, and if you want to send an attachment, okay, and you forgot to send the attachment, but you in the email you have written, I'm enclosing a attachment, but you just say that I'm enclosing an attachment, and then if you click a send, by default you will get a message that you have not attached any attachment, and that is artificial intelligence. It is reading what you are the machine is actually reading what you have typed in, and then using its mind to interpret that and then inform you that you have not attached, and that is amazing. So I hope you got an idea. I didn't want to touch upon those taxis, self-driven taxis and all that, because it's much more advanced. So I gave you an example of Gmail. So how does OnPassive work? Or I can say that how is the money generated? Uh, how does OnPassive work? So first of all, we are building a complete internet solution. What does complete internet solution mean? That um, uh, everything or anything that you require for an internet business, for a business online, we are going to provide you a solution. For example, you will require a website, you would require an email, you will require sometimes to design something, you will require an autoresponder. Autoresponder is nothing where you set up an email which continuously sends you email 24/7. You can schedule those emails. So those are the things that are then you required hosting, because if you have a website, then you need to host it. So all these functions or all these products were available online at different places. What OnPassive is doing is that it is bringing under one single umbrella, and that is complete internet solution. And let me tell you, friends, it has never happened before. So I'm very proud of OnPassive that it is coming under like it's a single umbrella. It is like the DMart of on a DMart of internet, you can in short. Next is automated artificial intelligence. So what is one of the most important problem in online business was that you had to recruit people, and only the top people used to succeed, while others who did not have the recruiting skills used to fail. So what with the automated artificial intelligence, what we are going to do is that we are first of all, we everyone is going to succeed with the help of artificial intelligence. It is going to allocate customers to each and every person who has actually joined the on passive network. So that is huge. Next is targeted traffic. Now the if you talk to anybody on internet who is working on internet, he will talk about traffic is very important. So let me explain in traffic, what is traffic in simple words. Traffic means the number of people or the number of hits to your website. Once you create a website, that is wonderful. You created a website, but people have to come to your website. Now, people should not come. There are two ways people can come on your website. Number one is people can come accidentally on your website, or one will be targeted. For example, if you have a cake shop, and uh, like somebody is looking out for some doing some research on some just uh, they found your cake shop, and they just since they found your cake shop, they actually visited your website. That is an accidental visit to your website. Now, what is targeted traffic means is like people are specifically looking to purchase a cake in that particular area, and they are looking out for shops or online shops that can actually deliver the cake, and there they see your cake shop, and that's where they actually come to your website, and that is targeted traffic. And I'm proud to tell you that we are going to have targeted traffic. So what is going to happen is that there are going to be more conversions, more customers. A lot of people ask me whether like where are the customers going to come. So these are the three things: the complete internet solution, automated artificial intelligence, targeted traffic, and the result of all that is going to be money. Money generated to all the people that are in the ONPASSIVE network. So I hope you got an idea about how ONPASSIVE works. Now, apart from this, uh, like how is it going to generate? For that, we have the best quality team, we have the most legal business, and we are going to generate the most loyal customers. When I say loyal, it means that you are giving a lot of value to the customers, and whenever you give value to the customers, they automatically go ahead and suggest your business to prospects, new prospects, and not only new prospects, but every month they go ahead and purchase our products, and those are called loyal customers because we give them value. And all on passive is all about giving value. So let's come to the important question about why. Now, as I told you, most businesses have just a why of making money. Okay, they don't concentrate on the why. It's only the what and how. But on passive, like as I told you, has our CEO feels that online businesses that were being conducted earlier, he feels that they could be conducted in a much better way so that everybody wins. The main, I've highlighted that part, everybody wins. And that is the core of on passive. We have a logo which says that we are in it to win it. So once you get in, you are a winner. And that is what our CEO, and that is the big value of on passive. So about our CEO, Ash Mufarek, 20 years experience in online business, attended Harvard University to learn specifically about online business creation. I can tell you based on my experience whatever businesses I've done online, I've not seen a person or a CEO who has actually gone to an Harvard University or like taken a correspondence course from Harvard University to learn specifically about online business creation. So he knows what makes a very good business. Apart from that, he has also like studied successful business models. This is his first owned business. This is very critical because let me tell you in advance, if you go on Google and search for Ash Mufare, like you will see some good things and bad things. Okay, let me be very frank. But the bad things that the projects that you will see, those were not owned by him. Those were different projects. He was just doing the marketing part or some other part of it. So if you jump into Google and see that, please don't be astonished because that, or don't make an impression about that, because this is his ONPASSIVE is his first own business. Sorry, can you mute those guys? Hello, can I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what are the challenges of online models? So 97, let's be very frank. Let's be very frank in this. 97% are scams. So, some require selling. So, internet business tools are not available at the single place, which I told you. Then the high cost, the marketers actually charge a very high cost. You start with a small, they show you a small product, and when you purchase that small product, then they tell you, oh, to get all those facilities you need to upgrade, you need to pay this much amount, this much amount, this much amount. So that is how marketers rule the market. Then everybody is concerned about individual gains. Nobody is actually sharing. I have not seen a lot of people sharing their gains with others. Of course, there are affiliate offers where they actually offer, but even the affiliate offers are, they actually share a very small percentage with the other users. So these are the challenges that the online models, um, earning models actually face. So how is ONPASSIVE as a solution? Number one, it's a real business. Here we have real people, real physical location. I'm going to tell you about the offices, also about offices of ONPASSIVE. Then we also have real support people. Uh, we solve a real issue of recruiting by using artificial intelligence to make everyone successful, and this part is huge because this never happened earlier. Then all digital products available under one roof. That's what I told you, that complete internet solution. The products are available at lowest price. So it is available for an average person. Even an average person should be able to afford it. And lastly, partners in wealth. So all the income that is generated will not go to the CEOs or anybody else. We are going, right now the business opportunity is to be a part of a founder. You can be a founder and you can be a partner in wealth, and that is huge. And these opportunities do not come always. So uh, take a decision about it. Take a well-informed decision about it. So on passive offices, we have in Hyderabad. I've shown you a photo of this. I was lucky. to be a part of 28 people that visited this office in December 2020. We also have an office in Florida. We have an upcoming office in Dubai. Actually, our CEO had mentioned Dubai in one of our webinars. So that's why I've mentioned Dubai. And we have many other offices that are coming up in other countries. So if you ever thought uh, ONPASSIVE is small, then you need to actually double think about it. So what are the golden facts? Right now, before I put forward this presentation, there were around 8,33,700. I think it must have already crossed 8,34,000 registered founders, which will become customers on day one of launch. Now, please understand that we already if you have if you have any business, then the main important thing for that business is how many customers do you have. And we have not launched up till now, and right now we have 8,33,700, and I'm sure this all these people will become customers by the first day one of launch, and that is huge. A company starting with 8,33,000 customers on day one, it is unheard of, and that is ONPASSIVE. We already have a presence in 200 plus countries. Let me be very frank. I've seen companies which actually rejoice that they have reached in around 10 countries, 15, 20 countries. And here we are starting with 200 plus countries. So I hope you are seeing the big picture. So let's have a look at the products. First of all, our first product is Academy, which is in the e-learning space. Now, if you understand the e-learning space, like let me give you an example for the Indians. Byju's is a typical Indian e-learning app or project. Now, the e-learning right now is $250 billion industry. I hope you're getting the picture. We are entering into the e-learning space with our flagship product, which is called Academy, and I'm sure that this product will be huge. Next, we have our HRMS software, which is human resource. Human resource is going to be huge, and like people are looking out for new softwares in that. And we have a wonderful software called OStaff, which we are using in our which our staff is already using in Hyderabad, and it's expected to reach around 10 billion by 2022. Then we have the Obless, which I talked about, decentralized finance. We have the crowdfunding innovative ways. So Obless is huge. Here you can actually crowdfund a entrepreneur cause. So let me give you an example. I love to do, initially I was doing a podcast. So let's suppose I want to do my podcast, and what I would do is maybe those equipments that are there for podcasts may be expensive, and I may not be able to bear the initial cost for that. But I have an idea, and I know that I can do better podcasts. Then I may actually go to Obless and put my requirements. Okay, I'm going to put a podcast on cryptocurrency where you will get the latest news, and I will actually put in my requirement in Obless. And since we have a huge customer base, even right now of 8,34,000, I hope you're seeing the big picture right now itself. So this was just an example. You can actually raise money for a cause. Then we have a ONET social networking platform, Just to give you an idea, 3.2, there are around 4.6 billion customers, 4.6 internet users, out of which 3.2 billion social media users are there. So ONET, I'm sure it is going to capture. Let me also tell you that our CEO is tech savvy, and we are going to use the latest technology. So the products that you will see are going to use the latest technology. Now, lastly, you must have heard about Zoom. In fact, Zoom is the software we are using to conduct our webinars. And I don't have to tell you how the importance of Zoom for the last 2 or 3 years, and how important it is going to be there in the future. Now we are building a platform like Zoom, uh, but we are. I'm sure it will be better than Zoom. Called we have the name of that is OConnect, which will, I'm sure that which will be much more better than Zoom. Once again, nothing against Zoom. Zoom is wonderful and it's helping us every day. But there are platforms that can be much more better, and definitely OConnect is there. So I hope you are seeing the big picture. So these products are not some tiny products that are that we are just launching for the sake of launching. All these products are huge billion-dollar products. Each can be classified as a different company. So I hope you are seeing the big picture again here. So for more products, you can go to our website, which is www.onpassive.com, and there you can get all the information. So next question comes is, do we have competition? And answer to that is uh, we have multiple products. I just gave you an overview about 4 or 5 products, but we have a lot of products. Like I think we are starting off with 20 odd products, and we will have uh, uh, a huge range of products, because this is mainly an IT company. So more and more products will be coming up. Uh, the most important part is that this is a disruptive business model. If you have seen my slide about trends for 2021, one of the pointers said innovative business model, and that is the disruptive business model, where we are partners in wealth. All the revenue generated will be shared, which never happened. Maybe the big companies were not happy with sharing the revenue, uh, but now the scenario has changed. So we have a disruptive business model, and that is where there is no competition. So what is the secret sauce? First of all, customer is the king. So as I said, most of the businesses start with making profit as the main why of their business. But here our CEO believes that uh, we should always give value and value, and that's why I always say that the customer is going to be the king. He's going to love the products. If he decides to become a reseller, he's also going to enjoy rewards and earn from OnPassive also. Another thing is that you can promote other ethical program. If you have a business of your own and you want to promote that business, then if it was for any other business, it would not have allowed you to promote that business. But OnPassive is not about promoting just OnPassive. It is about promoting you and your businesses. So you can promote all other ethical programs, and that is huge. That never happened earlier. Next is company drives traffic on our behalf. A lot of people worry about, oh, where are the customers going to come? So that's where the company is going to help us. It is going to drive traffic on our behalf. So you don't have to worry about from where the traffic is going to come. It is just going to come and you're going to be happy. No withdrawal fees from the company. So normally what happens when you have a wallet set up with a company, and when you have actually money in that wallet, when you try to withdraw it from that wallet, there are some charges that the company charges just to withdraw from the wallet, and that that practice has been removed from ONPASSIVE, and the company is not going to charge. So whatever is in the wallet, you're going to get the entire thing. As I told you, we are using the proprietary technology. So we are going to have the copyrights and all other things, copyrights, patents, whatever you may call it. And this is not, so it will not be used by others. So they cannot actually copycat our product. Higher conversions due to targeted traffic, which I already told you. Self-funding. What does self-funding mean? We have normally this is a subscription based model. That means that you pay for the first you pay for every month, but this is going to be ONPASSIVE is doing it differently. It's a self-funding model. That means out of your pocket, you just have to pay only for the first month. I'm going to talk about how much you're going to pay and how the self-funding works. But just to give you a guess about what is self-funding, you just need to pay only for the first month, and then it will be self-funding. How it works, I'll tell you in the next slides. But understand that it's only payment for only the first month from your pocket, though it is a monthly subscription model. Lastly, it is a making of unicorn company. Believe me, right now, we are already around 8 lakhs something, uh, 8 lakhs, whatever, founders. So already we are in a making of an unicorn company. You are getting an opportunity to be a part of a unicorn company, and believe me, those opportunities do not come every day, though it actually comes very rarely. So if you're being given an opportunity to become a founder of a unicorn company, I would have grasped it with both my hands. So what is the sale forecast? Experts, this is not me and you. This was actually experts are estimating 100 million by end of 1 year. And why are experts estimating that? You need to understand that, because this figure actually for somebody who is seeing this for the first time may seem a huge figure for somebody, but let me explain you why you're seeing that. It's because that there's a lot of money to be earned on internet if it is done in the right way. And uh, so that's the reason, if you're providing value, if you have a demand of internet, if you have targeted traffic, if you're using artificial intelligence, if you're doing the things in the right way, definitely people are going to join, because this is an in demand like the products are in demand. People are going to require it. And so that's the reason experts are estimating that 100 million by end of 1 year. And even if I was a pessimistic person, then 100 million by 10 years, that is amazing. And you are given an opportunity to come even before that. So you would be a founder, and all the people will come later. So uh, you would reap some benefits out of that also. So what is the market plan? It is residual and unlimited. What does residual mean? Residual means that uh, you do the work for one time and then the money comes in and day out. And unlimited, or we have normally seen that in majority of the projects online, it is always like there is always a capping. Okay, in a weekly basis you can earn $1,000, $2,000, 5,000, whatever. But this is unlimited, and that is huge. So you will definitely earn. Now next is get three, and it's free. And let me also explain the self funding part. So what happens is that, or let me just share first this slide, and then let me explain this. So first of all, how much capital is required? Number one, $97 to secure a founder position right now. With the $97, you would become a founder, and you will have access of your back office, where you can have access to all the webinars, and you can also attend all the international webinars that are happening. So I'm sure you will love it. Then when it launches, you will have to pay either amount between $100 and $250 to purchase the product package. You remember I told you that you have to pay only for the first month. So the total amount that you need to pay, everybody that needs to pay, is number one, 97. That is uniform for everybody. Second is that you also, when we launch, or just before we launch, since we are founders, just before the launch, we will have to pay around amount between $100 and $250 to purchase the product package. Now I also told you that this is going to be on a monthly basis. So you must be wondering, oh, you mean $250 every month I have to pay? The answer is yes, and the answer is no also. The first answer is yes, because yes, that's the subscription amount that you need to pay every month. And the answer is no, because it is self-funding. What it means is that whenever you pay for the first month, and by default, when the structure is set up, then like you get three people under you, whether it is through the marketing campaigns that the company is doing, or through the company traffic packages, or your personal efforts, or some other new triple entry bonus, or some other features of the company. Then you'd then that particular 3%, the amount that you receive from those 3% will be sufficient to pay for the second month subscription. I repeat again, that money that comes in will be sufficient to pay for subscriptions for the second month. For the first month, everybody has to pay. So $97 and $250 for the first month. And second month, if you have three, then definitely that will be used. So I hope that is clear. Next is phases of ONPASSIVE. There are three phases of ONPASSIVE. First one is called pre-launch. Second one is called soft launch, and third is final launch. Right now, we are in the pre-launch stage, where we are accepting founders. In the soft launch, we would be testing the system. We would still may still accept the founders, but that would be after, like that would be at a later stage, and there is every possibility the price may or may not go up. So soft launch is the testing phase, where we check out our wallets, and there might be a slight bonus for people also who are very active in the uh, uh, business, there's a specific bonus for that, but I'm not covering the bonus in detail because that's going to be one time, and that should not be your decision factor to join ONPASSIVE. You should be aware of the bigger picture. Bonus is just a small part uh, that our CEO has promised, only for people, those who are very active. Anyway, after the soft launch comes the final launch. Final launch is where we open for the whole world. So I hope you got all the three phases. So why ONPASSIVE for me? First thing I know is that the timing. Because I understand that when there is a crisis, there are a lot of behaviors changes are seen in human beings, and the business that adjusts to these behaviors is going to be successful. And along with that, we have our caring CEO, because I have seen him from 2018. Uh, he, we have gone through like ups and downs. Some decisions were good, some decisions bad. Those were phases. We have overcome all that, and we are nearing towards the completion. And lastly, personally, uh, you can sleep at home and think about financial freedom in your dreams, but to actually achieve financial freedom, you have to take some action. And this, I think this business is perfectly suited for me, because I know this is going to give me benefits. Yes, it's going to give me benefits in the long term, but I'm ready to wait for that. So that is why ONPASSIVE is for me. So lastly, are you ready to join ONPASSIVE family? If yes, contact the person who showed this webinar to you. Thank you very much, and back to Yogini.
Thank you so much, Neeraj sir. Such a fantastic webinar. Thank you so much once again. And what a simple way, very simple language, simple way you have informed each and everything, whatever is required to understand the person who wants to take a decision right away, yes or no, we want to go ahead. So thank you so much once again. Here I would like to request each and everyone, those who have attended this session, do thank you to the person who has invited you, ask him for the next procedure, what has to be done, and take your decision, so that you should not miss a single day out of it, a single hour out of it. Going ahead with the session, I would like to invite our dynamic leader from Chandigarh, Mr. Devilal Ji Chauhan. Please welcome on board. The next voice you will hear is from Mr. Devilal Chauhan. Please welcome.
Thank you, Yogini ji, thank you. And Neeraj ji, today's the session is a very Jabardast, fantastic, and it's a very simple. And your voice is so motivated. So today is a great day. This is the first time when I listen the English webinar by you. Really, I appreciate to you. And friends, I want to say something about our ONPASSIVE. If you want to be the master of your destiny, and if you want to achieve your life's ambition, and if you want to a practical life of success, and if you want to be value-based life, and if you believe in yourself only, and if you want to excellence in all aspects of your life, so ONPASSIVE is only for you, because ONPASSIVE is the only platform which gives the everything who wants you. So this is the place, this is the platform, all of you. But if you have ability to learn the things, how to achieve the things, and this webinar is very helpful for us. So I would like to thanks to Mr. Neeraj and Kaushik sir and Yogni ji. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Devilalji. We really appreciate your few words also when we end the webinar. So thank you so much for your inspiration and all the kind words what you have said. Here I would like to say a big thank you to our support team, because of our support leaders, we have fantastic leaders with us, those who have worked with us. Some are from 3 years, some are from 2 years, some are from 1 year, and they are doing their fantastic work in their part. They are doing their part in this business to keep this system running. So thank you so much, Kaushik ji. Thank you so much, Mukund ji, for being with us on call. All the leaders, those who always be with us, stand with us to make the system strong. So thank you so much. Here I would like to go ahead with everyday thing. We are in it to win it. Thank you so much.
We are in it to win it.
We are in it to win it. हम गर्व से कहते हैं, हम ऑन पैसिव करते हैं. We are in it to win it. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. We are in it to win it, definitely. Good night. Take care. Shubhratri.